Everybody. I today am going to go over day 2 on your real life simulation. So getting started with this, and day 2, we're gonna actually like write your checks, just a few checks, and then put the items in your check register. And just to note on here, like some of these things, like personal care items, notice how I'm lumping all of these things in together, and you're gonna just write. You won't have a check by then. You only have like 3 to do, but you're just gonna put in um, kind of what you'd spend on all of this stuff in one line for like writing for like Target or Walmart. I know it would include Amazon stuff as well and all of those things, but this is just so you're not writing like multiple lines of stuff. It makes it a little less work for you. But again, make sure you're doing that. So the first step is making sure it's like who you're going to write the check to, and I'm giving you some choice with some of these, and then the amounts. Excuse me. So like for car payment, so we're going to just fill this part out first. For car payment, you're going to choose a name of a bank. So there's so many out there. You can do US Bank. You can do like a local credit union. I do like if you do FNC Bank, you can do so many, but you're just going to pick one. So I'm here thinking of US Bank, so I'd fill that in. Okay, and the amount of my car payment, I should be able to see that. Again, I can go up. Oh, car monthly payment, that's a fixed expense. I know what that's going to be. So maybe if I had $200, that's where I'm putting 200. Okay, this is my car and rental insurance. You're going to lump those together. So for insurance, you have monthly renter's insurance is 15, and then whatever you have for your auto insurance. So maybe I'm just going to put 100. Yours are probably going to be higher than that, just FYI. But then on here, I just go 115 together. ABC Properties, I just named. People had a hard time coming up with a name, so I just gave you one for that. So rent, I'd scroll up again. It helps to just have them side by side too. You can just open the other one you filled out. But I like to keep this larger for you. So home, monthly rent, you're going to plop in there. So I just scroll down. I'm going to say my monthly rent will go with like $600. So maybe I have a roommate and I'm splitting the cost of kind of a nicer place. Utility bill goes on here. So again, that's when you scroll up. Oops, I think I went too far. Here's your bills. So utility bill is whatever you have here. I have a roommate, so it probably won't be too terribly much. I'm going to say maybe 60. Okay, so then I'm going to scroll down. Again, you're not making these up. These are from your assignments from before. Other bills. So my other bills total is 100, and then I have my hookup fees to go with it. So again, these should be your own places. So I'm going to put 140 to the hookup fees, and then you pick. Are you going to have Xfinity or CenturyLink? You don't actually need to have these, but just pick one for ease of use. And then cell phone, I'm going to pick AT and T. I'm going to put for mine. Okay, cell phone bill. Let's put yours won't be that much because it's just a single person. Okay, U-Haul, remember you up here, cost of moving. So whatever you put for that, you're going to have that in there. So that I would do, I don't know, I'm going to say I'm young, I can do 150. Student loans, I remember scrolling up and seeing that already, 200. You're going to just write direct loans and U-Haul. Again, you would write multiple, like you charge multiple things to your debit card. You'd have U-Haul, then you'd have to buy the pizza, but we're going to simplify it. Direct loans and health partners I already have in here for you. Groceries, I'm giving you a minimum amount of $350, but this is really, really low. So you should actually use the amount doubled from your meal planning assignment because you should have finished that. So use that, but if it's lower than this, then you need to use that minimum amount. Fuel, just go back to month 1. Up top again, personal care items. This is now like, these are all the things that you could find, right? Those are all our fixed expenses. We found them. Okay, now we're getting to the personal care. And this is what are you going to spend in a month? And just like it says on here, think about how you and or your parents spent money in this week. Adjust the minimum amount according. Minimum $50 if you're only doing like Target, Walmart expenses. But reminder, this should include everything. Walmart, Target, haircuts, highlights, nails, if you like getting nails done, clothing, Amazon purchases, and pet expenses. Like so for me, $50 a month on this would be way, way too low. Like pet expenses alone for me are more than $50. So keep that in mind when you're looking at those. Just my pet's food alone is more than that. So, and then I'm on Amazon and purchases. So this is an Amazon and Target are all the like hair care, like shampoo and conditioner. It's maybe if you buy makeup there instead of like Ulta, Sephora. If you, although now some of those have them in them. It's going to be all any clothing you get there, any blankets, towels, like stuff like that, especially in your first big apartment. You're probably spending some of that stuff. Any cleaning supplies, any sanitary supplies, all of that. So for most people, it's going to be well above 50. But again, and don't think about how you spend money exactly now. Like this is going to be so different when you're out on your own and you're buying all this stuff as opposed to parents or guardians buying it. So again, I give a minimum of 50, but that's really low. Next is entertainment. So entertainment is in movies out, rentals, movie and music downloads, if you're doing separate or gaming downloads like Steam or whatever. Concerts, sporting events, like camping, hiking, outdoor things, and just any other entertainment. Like if you do book downloads, if you have like an Audible membership or something like that, all that would go here and you just combine it. I'm making everybody do a minimum of 20, but again, that's super, super low, okay, for some people. Know yourself. And then the next piece is your best friends getting married and you're in the wedding. Because reminder, this is like after college. This is when a lot of times people choose to get married. Not every day, so you don't need to, but you need to start paying for a dress or tux, shoes, wedding and bridal showers, bachelor, bachelorette presents, all of it. It adds up. If you're in the wedding, you end up spending a lot. You'll also have possible jewelry for females, usually hotel costs, travel expenses, throwing an actual bridal shower, all of that stuff. It can get super expensive. This can cost anywhere from $300 to $1,000 or more, depending on the wedding. Destination weddings or like hotel travel expenses in particular, if they're far away, it can be super expensive. So this I'm just having you get started because normally you find out about this ahead of time. And so my hope is that you're saving money. As soon as you find out about it, you're saving money for that. And a big piece of that is putting down $100 or saving that $100 on a dress or a tux. And then you kind of save as you go, some each month. And we're just going to use David's Bridal just because it's easy. Same thing for entertainment, just write to a category you spend the most. And then miscellaneous expense, this you'll have to add in a little bit later for when you're back in school because we have a card to draw for this miscellaneous expense. Eating out, pick a restaurant, minimum $30, do more if you eat out more often though. Like to me, the $30 is like eating out twice, maybe 3 times in an entire month. So it's not even once a week. And I get some of you right now are like, well, I don't hardly eat out. Well, if your parent or guardian are cooking the food for you, that might be part of the reason why. Once you have to do all the cooking, that might change. Savings and investment is optional. So if you're choosing and you have the money to do this, you just put like transfer to savings and then you deduct it and then you'll put it in the savings account summary later. Same for the investment, and I'll show you that later. Okay, so the first thing then after that, you have this all filled out. Okay, the first thing after that is to actually write your checks just for the first 3. So I go up, my first 3 is my car payment, my car and rental insurance and rent. So I'm going to say, okay, US Bank, $200. I'm going to write that. So I'm going to go US Bank. And then I'm going to take out some of these extra spaces. And then 200. And then you need to have like 0.00. Date, just use whatever date it is. So February, what is it, 23rd? And then again, take out some of the extra spaces. And then 2023. Okay, and then I have to write this out. So then I have to go 200, and then it's even, so I don't have to put and 50 or something like that. And then I need to put 0, 0 over 100. And then normally I would like do a line here, but that's hard to do. And then just go ahead and type your name. Okay, so that's your first one done. Okay, we'll go back and enter these in the register first, but I would just do each of these first. So then I would do my car and rental insurance. So again, I'd choose the name of an insurance company. So Allstate, Progressive, ARG are examples. You could use one of those. You could use a different one. I forgot to put that in. So I put Progressive. And then, so I'd write this to Progressive. I'd use the same date. I'd put the amount in and do the same thing. And then my next one would be my rent. So it'd be like the ABC properties, the amount of that. Thinking you get the idea. Okay. So then, once I'm done with that, this is just me wanting to make sure you understand how to write a check because it's an important skill to know how to do. You don't have to usually do it too much, but you do have to know how in case you need to write one. So the next part is day 3, and I will go over this in a separate video for later. So not too much today. You should be doing good. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.